welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Mandi, again this week, I had to keep you from talking about Labubus just now. I said, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. I need to press record. So fill me in. Fill me in on
listen,
what
friends,
we were just talking about.
Listen, Labubu was big last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost even bigger again this week.
Which is, to be honest, almost unimaginable.
Right. I just don't like the updates are, we have them they're tangible objects now. They're not just an idea from the internet. You know, they're not things I was chasing. It's like it's become a real issue.
Absolutely. No, I agreed. So here's what's happened. I think I'm 1 week ahead of you on and maybe not even a whole week, but I'm like a few days ahead of you on this cycle, right? So I was in I got a bunch ordered, and then I had to wait like a week and a half for them to show up. And then a few days later, you got a bunch ordered, and now all of yours are showing up. So I feel like I have the majority of the ones that I have ordered, and I have them unboxed. Unfortunately, you are in the process. You haven't unboxed any, right?
Oh, no, I tore those babies open.
Oh.
So listen to this. This is why. My husband does a golf league today, and so he's gone golfing, and it's also trash night. And so I was like, okay.
It's trash night.
So I don't take out the trash. It's like not my job. And he does it every week. And I don't bring in the bins either. But tonight I was like, he's been golfing. He's still not here. And I was like, you know what? I have to rip every single box open so I can get all evidence out of the house ASAP. And so I opened every single box except for the one that I got for you or Allison. Those are still boxed up, but every other one ripped open immediately, thrown in the trash.
Okay. And how would you rate your unboxing experience? Do you enjoy unboxing them?
I don't really care about the unbox. For me, I just want the thing out of the bag, in front of me. I want to look at it. The unboxing, it's fun, but I just want to rip it open and be like, I got it.
I think pulling that tab. And then I learned with the exciting macarons that if you squeeze the box, it pops open in such a satisfying way.
Oh,
I did it today on stream. Yes. And so I'll have to show you because I think we have a clip of it, but dude, it's so satisfying. So for me, unboxing is a part of the entire experience. It is so fun.
Interesting. I didn't know you could squeeze it. Actually, okay. Pause. I heard you say that at some point in time, whether it was late on stream when I came in.
No, it was the TikTok/Instagram reel I posted yesterday.
Okay, so that's what it was. I got all of my have a seat.
I would hope you watched it. I'm putting myself out there being vulnerable. You're not even watching them. Okay,
that's where I listened. So
yeah,
I heard you say that, and I was like, okay, I got all of my have-a-seats that I ordered last week. This is part of the update. I got very lucky with a have-a-seat order, and I don't know that these boxes do it because I went to squeeze it, and I just smashed up the whole box. And I was like, well, that wasn't exactly what I expected. So then I just started tearing them open, and I was over it,
Okay.
So I got really lucky with my have-a-seats, and then I think it was a day or two later. So this was late last week. There was a macaroon drop and the pop now where you can click the arrow, grab boxes. And I don't know how I got lucky. I think I walked away with 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's wild.
Of macaroons. So
that's wild.
The problem I have is you're spam clicking. To be successful, it's you just spam click and you do not think. You spam it, you shake it, whatever, you put it in your cart and you purchase it because otherwise it's gone and you have a timer in front of your face. So if you're not buying it, goodbye. You lost your chance. And so
yeah,
I don't look at the quantity and I'm just you know what? I got all these, buy, purchase, whatever. And then afterwards, after the hype and the adrenaline rush, I go back to my processing orders and it's Oops.
No, but listen, getting that many isn't what bothers me. I think, yes, they're not cheap. $22. That's like, they're not cheap. They're not wildly expensive.
Right.
What gets me is that you have that 5-minute countdown and you have to check out. Like I always feel, oh my gosh, I need to immediately check out. But then I have to pay for shipping. I pay for shipping and then I buy another one and I pay for shipping for that one. Whereas if I had just gotten them all in my cart, I would have only had to pay for shipping one flipping time.
Right.
But yeah, I've paid for shipping far too many times.
Way too many times. That was my problem today. I had 5 boxes show up. One box had 3 Labubus in it and every other box was individual, right?
Yeah.
But again, you have that timer. And so you have 5 minutes to go spam click more and see if you can get more in those 5 minutes. But like otherwise, you don't want to waste those 5 minutes. But once you hit checkout, then you get 15 minutes to check out. You just can't like go away from that screen, I don't think. So I don't know. I just got lucky with those. And then I got lucky with the macaroons and I wasn't thinking, and I'm hoping the macaroons come in one shipment. I'm like, this is not very good for the environment, but it is what it is. So
yeah, I hope they do too, for environment and your wallet's sake.
Right, seriously. But at the same time, I got super lucky with the TikTok live. I have no idea how.
That is a miracle.
It truly, I never watch the TikTok lives anymore because like I had my one moment of a win and I know it will never happen again because I was like appalled. I think I ran up the stairs screaming and jumping for joy to my husband, like yelling that I had gotten one. And he was so happy. He thought the hype was over. He was like, you got one. You're done, right? You got it. And I was like, oh, honey, no, this just makes everything worse. I was like, no. This is just dipping our toes in. Oh, yeah. So I don't think like we have our Ring camera. And so it'll say like, oh, USPS is at the front door and like package seen or something. And so if he sees the like person with package seen, then he'll like figure out who it was. Be like, oh, what got delivered? So I'm hoping maybe he just thinks there was like one package delivered today.
Yeah. Well, and listen, he's golfing.
Yeah.
He's golfing. Who is he to judge packages delivered?
Duh, right? But okay, so here's the problem. I have gotten a lot of the ones that I have been looking for, so I feel very, very lucky about that. But now I can't stop purchasing outfits. The outfits are making these that much more like intoxicating for me. It's unbelievable how much time I have spent Googling Labubu clothes and just like finding as many as I can. I'm obsessed with the hats. A hat on a Labubu is unreal.
They're really cute. Here's my question. Where are you ordering these from? Because I feel like the outfits that I am seeing that are interesting to me are outfits from like AliExpress or I don't know, these websites that I'm like, is this real? Like I've never ordered from here before and that really concerns me. So it's all websites that I'm like,
So I ordered one from AliExpress, I don't know how to pronounce it. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea where it is or when it'll get here. It was 99 cents because it was my first order and shipping was $2.
It was the burger.
It was the hamburger.
99 cents is wild.
99 cents and $2 shipping. I was like, I mean, yeah, I'm going to buy that.
Right.
So I have no clue, but it did go through PayPal and I trust PayPal. So we'll see. The other outfit I got, I see the same outfit. So I think people are purchasing outfits and reselling them through Amazon and Mercari, but also TikTok Shop. So I ended up going on Amazon and I've been comparing prices, but Amazon, I'm just going with ones that have a lot of rating, not a lot, but like good ratings. They have pictures within the reviews so I can see what it actually looks like. So I got one of my favorite outfits there. And then I got a pair of these, like, it looks like a bow, but they're like puffy fairy wings that I put on my Big Into Energy, like pink one. And it's so stinking cute, but I can't stop shopping for clothes for this Labubu. It's terrible. I need a wardrobe. I need something for these clothes.
Like a little closet, like a little plastic wardrobe.
I mean,
Okay, hear me out. And this is what I want to say. So my concern is that I share an Amazon account with my family, right?
Okay.
So I share an Amazon account with my mom, my stepdad, Mr. Teddy, my brother, my sister-in-law. Like, we all share an Amazon account. And so anytime any one of our family members orders something from Amazon, we can all see it. So I have lived shamelessly. Like, oh well, like whatever. This is where I draw the line. So I will fess up. I asked you a couple days ago to order me a Labubu car seat.
Correct.
Because I said, I cannot use my family's Amazon account to order a Labubu car seat. And I want to point this out in saying, I don't want a Labubu car seat because I am fearful for my Labubu's safety in the car. I want a fun way to display the Labubu in the car and keep it in eyesight. So there's these little car seats that you can like plug into your air vent and the little Labubu sits in it, right?
Yep.
Cute. If it's hanging on the like mirror, that's a distraction. That's not safe. But if it's like hooked into the air vent, so much
Still
better.
A distraction, but honestly kind of cuter.
But it's not blocking my field of vision.
True.
So here's my concern. Oh, hold on.
I just got a link to.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
Listen. Nope.
They're all gone.
They're gone.
They're all gone. We are in the middle of a Pop Now like live drop. So every time you hear us get distracted, it's because we're both trying to.
We're trying. I don't even need these, but I have friends who want them, and
we're doing it for friends.
We are. I just listen. Sending out the good karma.
Fun.
It is. It is.
Okay, so yes, you like the car seats.
I do. I had you get me a car seat, which is good, but I need clothing. Like I do need clothing.
Yep.
So here's my thing. Like, what do? Do I just send you all of my Amazon links? Like, can I just put my address in your Amazon? Like, why don't you just save it as like Teddy, this address, and then I'm gonna say, hey, buy that for me and send it to my house.
I absolutely will. I share my Amazon with no one because I want no control. Like my husband has a separate Amazon Prime account.
I know. And that's why I have no shame in asking you. Like I genuinely think like if your husband did have access, I might be a little bit more hesitant. However, he doesn't. And so I
will say I showed him the car seat I bought you. It's sitting next to me right now, and it's cute because it's convertible and it has legs where if you take it inside, it turns into like a little chair you could put on your desk. And so you could sit and like look at it on your desk. So it's cute. It's a real cute thing. I have a whole bag of Labubu and Labubu stuff that I'm going to give you. But yes, the outfits I think are what make it that much more fun because then they almost have like a personality. Like I found some really cute ones and I have a bunch more in my cart where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't buy any more, but I kind of want to because it makes it so much more fun in my opinion. I was a big like doll girl growing up. Okay. I loved American Girl dolls and I would dress them up and I would have photo shoots with them where I would set them up in front of our fireplace and take pictures. And my parents still have these printed off. So like I've always been a big like dress up, take pictures, like cute outfit type of person. So this is like truly bringing that out in me.
See, I haven't, and I think I'm hitting a point where it is happening for me.
Good, as it should. It's a beautiful thing.
Except I haven't bought any clothes. So I say that as someone who actually hasn't bought a single piece of clothing, but
that's okay. That's okay. I think there's a lot, like you're going to see the same ones. It's not like there's endless options necessarily. It's like I see repeats everywhere and it's just buying something that you really like. I just can't get over the little hats that they have. I think it kind of covers up like the creepy eyes, so it makes them look a lot sweeter, but it just gives them so much character and personality.
Yeah.
I'm so into it. I've been trying, I haven't had time, but I've been dying to sit down and try sewing some clothes for them. Like how hard can that be? I can't imagine it'd be that difficult. But like I think it'd be so fun to make a little shirt. I just don't know if I can figure it out because everything's like super small, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the difficult part in it would be the like how tiny everything is.
Right? Yeah. Like little pant legs or sleeves, but like I love the overalls that I see in the little shorts. So we'll look. I definitely think you should get some clothes. I've seen like, you know where else you should look? So AliExpress is great. Amazon's great. TikTok Shop is awesome too. Just make sure you're looking at like reviews and where it's coming from. But if we want to support small businesses, Etsy, there's a lot of really talented individuals who are crocheting outfits, sewing outfits, and they have them posted on Etsy. And so if you type in Labubu clothes, there's so many good options, seriously. So check there. I know I've seen like Winnie the Pooh costumes for a Labubu.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Tigger. I've seen a dinosaur outfit and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to give my daughter one. And like, I've seen an Elmo costume. I've seen a dinosaur, Totoro. So I would like
to say, you sent me a video earlier.
Yeah.
And you gave your daughter one of the Labubus that you unboxed today. It was one of the Have-A-Seats that you didn't particularly love. And I know that she has been wanting one because it's like a toy that you have and, you know, she wants it. Right. So you gave her a Have-A-Seat Labubu.
Yep.
And the video you sent me, this child was shaking. She had it like tied to a string and then was shaking it like she was the little girl with braces and Finding Nemo with the fish.
Yep.
It was like
exactly what I was going to say.
She was trying to kill it like Darla,
yes,
right?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think her name's Darla.
Yeah.
So that the string she had it on, it was the bow that matched the wings that I got for my Big Into Energy. She tore the bow off its head, and I got the set yesterday. She tore the bow off its head.
Oh my goodness.
Snapped the bow, so she broke it. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll fix it. Don't worry. And it was like a bungee elastic bow tie to go around its head, and so she somehow managed a way to tie it around the like loop of the Labubu and just started launching it like it was a yo-yo.
No, seriously. Yes.
With like squinted eyes, like red in the face, trying really hard to see how far it could go. So poor thing, it was the blue Have-A-Seat, and it had, I don't know, it had funky eyelashes. I wasn't really into it, but this poor thing really got tossed around.
Listen, it's living its best life.
It's happy. It's got a fun life ahead of it. So
it does.
I did grab it and I put it back with my other ones once she like got over herself. So it's safe now. I think it was QQ. QQ got a little roughed up today.
Yeah.
But anyways, all that to say, it's been a heck of a week. I think I went from, this was you telling me last week about your updates and 2 weeks ago. For me, I think I've gone like 0 to over 10 Labubus in the past week. And
yes,
go ahead. So here's the problem. Pop Mart has a lot of really other cute lines, if you will. And so I keep seeing other ones and I'm like, ooh, I think I want to try a couple of those blind boxes. They're all out of stock still though. So the amount of like remind me or notify me when available emails that I'm going to get from them is bananas. Because they're so cute. They have so much cute stuff. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. I even went so far as to purchase one. Like I met up with someone at a mall to buy stuff from her.
You did?
I don't do that often. I was stressing. I was a little nervous, but it was really fun. So I met a new friend out of it.
It's good to get out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely. And this friend is like a Pop Mart expert. And she had an Alice in Wonderland, like crybaby bag charm. What are they called? Like a plush pendant?
Yeah, I think that's like the official term. I've been calling them like bag charms, but yeah, plush pendant.
Plush the vinyl face.
Plush pendant.
Yes. So she gave me the Alice one and a Big Into Energy that I bought from her. So I met a new friend out of it, and she taught me a lot about like figuring out how to tell if a Labubu you bought on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay is real and authentic or not. So I learned a lot from her. So
what'd you learn?
Here's a little lesson. So if you're nervous about purchasing secondhand, so off of someone, first of all, my biggest recommendation, look at their profiles, like make sure it's not brand new. And if it is, like understand why it's brand new. Maybe they just created it so they could resell these. That's fine. But look at reviews and look at that. So when you get a Labubu and it's in the box, I don't know if this works on their little tags that they have, but on the box, we just got a notification. Is it one of the ones we need?
Oh,
nope. It's going to be more have a seats. Those are going off right now, but it's not a macaroon. So anyways, when you are looking at a box, and this goes for all Pop Mart items, not just Labubus, there's going to be 2 QR codes on there. So there's one that's like printed onto the box and it says official website under it. The other one is on the like the larger back side, so not on one of the sides, but it almost looks like a holographic silver sticker. And on that holographic sticker, there's that QR code that you scan. And then there's a little, like, I didn't know this before she told me, the little silver bar underneath it is actually a scratch off. And it has a number underneath it. So it has a really long number underneath.
Yeah.
And so
I'm literally looking at a box right now.
Are you?
Like, what are you talking about? I was looking around like, what in the Sam Hill is she talking about?
Right.
And then I saw it.
So you scratch off that little gray strip, right? And it takes you to a Pop Mart customer service page. And so there's an anti-counterfeiting verification link that you can click. And when you click that, it gives you like the first 12 numbers or whatever of the serial number, and then you enter the last 4 digits that are on your box. And when you do that, it'll tell you like, yes, this is authentic, and yes, that was the first time that this has been scratched off and checked for that serial number. So you'll know if someone like gave you an old box or gave you like put something fake in the box. So use that trick and then just make sure the link says popmart.com. It's like m.gss.popmart.com, and that's their customer service page where you can do the verification for anything that you purchase from someone else just to make sure it's real. So the gal who gave me her Big Into Energy and Alice did that with me because she was like, I just want to make sure you feel comfortable. And she walked me through and she was like, this is great for you to know too. And anyone that you talk to who's looking for them. So that's a good way to protect yourself.
Can I give you my tips on how to detect?
Yes.
The Lafufus look scary and horrifying and they don't look real. That's how I can tell.
Absolutely. 100%.
Like, no, some of them are decent. Like I've seen a couple of friends have some like pretty decent ones. But I have seen some horrible Lafufus lately.
Like real bad.
Real bad. So there, I think another thing I heard, and I feel like I've noticed this a lot too, with the real Lafufus, their ears kind of point in towards like the center. Yes. And I feel like with the Lafufus, the ears point outwards.
Yes. They're more like, well, bunny ears, I guess, could go either way. But like, yes, they form more of a V, if you will.
Yeah, I feel like the Labubus kind of come in at the top, and Lafufus go out at the top, like a V. Yeah.
Yes. I've definitely noticed
You're out here with like receipts and like formal information, and I'm like, their ears.
Listen, I just got lucky and met someone who she literally like reviews Pop Mart items on like that's
She's
just what she does. Right. And so I was like, I believe you. You don't have to show me. And she was like, no, I want to sit down. And we sat outside of a cheesecake factory and she taught me all of this. And I mean, my daughter was with me and she was like trying to yank me away. She was super bored of all of this, but like, it was so fun. And now what's fun is I know a bunch of people who continuously go to check the vending machine and we'll let each other know if
that is cool.
You know, there's a restock or something. And
someone did you dirty yesterday.
Oh man, I know. There was a full restock yesterday, like full blown restock of all the new sets. And I had no clue. I had no clue until today. So they're all gone, but maybe there'll be more. That gives me hope, you know, gives me hope that maybe they'll restock it again.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so the Labubu, like it's been all consuming still, but it's becoming a tangible thing. And I feel like we're on to the next step of it where it's like, okay, we have them. Now we're dressing them up. And now you're putting it in its car seat. And like these things they're real. They're here. We have them.
Yep.
And it's like, it's tough. It's taken a lot of time. And I think that's what makes it the most satisfying. But like, it is tough.
Absolutely.
When you open it and it like looks a little, it's just, I worked so hard for this.
I know. We've been saying this for weeks though. It's the chase.
Yes.
The chase is what's fun. The fact that they're hard to get, the fact that everybody wants them, that's what makes it hard. That's what makes it a little bit more fun and like exciting and
totally.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the next like hot item is from Pop Mart that people are chasing. Like maybe there'll be a new set of Labubus. Oh,
absolutely. With how well these have done, we will absolutely get more sets.
I'm kind of excited for it. I think it'll be really fun. But yeah, so that ate up a lot of like what I've been doing for the past week since we last talked about it. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of like what else I've been up to. Well, I think, what else have you been doing, Teddy? Fill me in.
Not a whole lot. I had like a pretty relaxing weekend, which was good. It wasn't necessarily a long weekend for me because I streamed on Friday and I streamed on Monday. So even though it was Memorial Day weekend, I didn't really take any time off.
Yeah.
I did have Saturday and Sunday off, and Saturday was nice. Mr. Teddy and I like had a chill, lazy morning. We got on our bikes. We blew up our bike tires for the first time this season and rode over to this like cool little like pickleball like park, I guess.
That looked really cool.
Yeah, I sent you pictures of it, and it was really fun. It was cool. We got to have lunch there. We enjoyed that, and then we rode our bikes to a fun ice cream place, and we got an ice cream.
Ooh.
And then so we had lunch. We rode our bikes to like a really fun ice cream place, and I got this like strawberry shortcake sundae. Like it looked so good.
Oh my gosh.
And we sit down. We're like walking from the ice cream place and walking over towards like a table to sit down and eat, and all of a sudden I got hit with this wave of like insane stomach cramps. And I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, holy crap. It was so painful. So painful. And I was like, what the heck? And so I couldn't eat my ice cream. I was like in so much pain. I was like, I can't eat my ice cream right now. I don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I think I got to go to the bathroom. So I ran into like this cookie place, no bathroom. And I was like, okay, well, I'm screwed. Like, whatever. So I just sat there and like fought through the pain.
Oh, no.
And it went away. And I was like, okay, I'm fine. Then we meander on. We're like shopping downtown. We're doing some like thrifting, having a good time. All of a sudden, it hits me again.
Oh, no.
Like insane stomach pains. I'm like, I'm going to throw up. Like my stomach was hurting so bad. I was like, I'm nauseous. I'm dizzy. I'm not okay. And this doesn't happen to me. I'm not someone, I guess, I don't get sick often.
Okay.
And I also feel like I'm very, very grateful. I'm knocking on wood right now, but like I don't have stomach pains a lot.
Right.
I know, you have had bloating issues and like since I've known you.
This is like my every week is the crampy belly pains from Crohn's. So
right.
I get it.
It's not something I've ever dealt with. And I was like, dude, oh my gosh, what the heck? And so I was like, I need to sit down. And so I sat down on the curb, literally like on the curb on the side of the road. And Mr. Teddy like reached over and tried to rub my leg. And I was like, don't touch me. Like I was in so much pain. I was like, don't touch me.
Oh no.
That wave passed and we had to ride our bikes all the way home, which was fine. No. I made it home. And then it didn't happen again. But I had like these two massive waves of like stomach pains. And like it was horrifying. So that was fun. I mean, it was a fun day, like our little like bike ride and lunch and ice cream date. We did a little bit of shopping, but then in the middle of it, I got some like wild stomach pains, and we got home and Mr. Teddy was like, well, the wave, that time period between the two waves of you being in pain is gone. So you're probably good now. And I was like, probably. And I was fine.
Oh My gosh.
That's the whole story.
That'll ruin a day. Seriously. Stomach pain is no joke. So
no.
Especially when you're just trying to be like out and have a good time.
Just trying to have a good
interesting, time. Like trying not to like do any bathroom talk here, but I feel like, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but like anytime I get out of my house and I'm totally relaxed and I go to like my favorite stores or I go do something where I'm just like so at ease, they better have a bathroom.
Dude,
like that happens to me every time I go to Target, Barnes and Noble.
I was going to say it's Barnes & Noble. My mom always said the Hallmark store, but those don't really exist anymore. Like, I know they do, but like, not a lot.
Honestly, that'll do it.
My mom's always said the Hallmark store, but I think Hallmark store, for me, it's Barnes & Noble for sure.
Yep. Barnes & Noble, Target, Home Goods always does it for me. Honestly, any store, like Joann's, any store when I'm like by myself, the mall, just walking around, that's like when I'm just happy. Or like if I'm at an antique mall, like I really hope they have a bathroom and I hope it's not just one. So I get it. And it will like debilitate you for a little bit. You do have to like sit down and breathe through it sometimes. So I'm sorry you had to experience that through your bike ride and ice cream, because that really stinks. Seriously. That really stinks. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, that was it. Sunday was like a really chill day. Didn't do a whole lot. I really don't think I did much at all. So that was genuinely like my weekend. Sunday was like a good reset day for me. I got to be like kind of a cave mushroom, even though I didn't cave mushroom. Good. But yeah, how was your weekend?
It was good. I'm so sorry because I'm just continuing potty talk, but hey, I'm trying to potty train my daughter right now. This was like our first full weekend of like, we are potty training you. Like sat her down and I was like, this is it. We're doing it. And I think I'm on day, I don't know how to potty train a kid. Okay. First of all, I don't know. No one teaches you. I have no clue. Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own thing that worked for their kid. Kids aren't the same. Every kid is different. Totally. What works for one isn't going to work for everyone. So I think I started on Thursday or Friday last week. So I'm on day like 4 or 5. And I'm finally seeing some good progress. And potty training, it's exhausting. It's exhausting because like you have to be really excited to hype them up all day. And like you have to be their biggest cheerleader through it, at least for my daughter. And I've had to be kind of creative with rewards. Like she's very reward incentivized. I don't know. She needs a tangible like thing to make her want to do it. So I basically sat her down with a calendar and I was like, listen, we're throwing away all your diapers. And by throw away, I mean, put them in a bag and she thinks they're thrown away, but I'm hiding them somewhere. We're throwing away your diapers on Saturday. And so we need to get out of them in 2 days. Like in 2 days, you're not wearing diapers and we're just going to have to practice going on the potty every 30 minutes. And we did it. She had a few accidents, but she's been doing really well. We were like, okay, so we have this star jar that my pediatrician told us to buy. It's like a magnet jar that goes on the fridge. And every time she goes on the potty, she puts a little jar or a star in there. And when it gets filled up, we were like, what do you want? Like, what prize do you want? And she said, a Spiderman toy. I was like, sweet. We'll get you a Spiderman toy when this gets filled up. So girlfriend has like 4 more stars to go. She has like, and so I think tomorrow she'll get a Spidey toy. And then the big incentive is I need her potty trained for summer camp. She can't go to camp unless she's potty trained. And so I have, right. So I'm like, we need to do this. So I have about 2 weeks to like get her totally solid on the potty, which I think we can do. But like mom needs that. Mom needs those couple of hours during the day for camp. So the reward was if you're potty trained by camp, you get to pick out a new backpack and like lunchbox and whatever. 'Cause she doesn't have a backpack. She's never been to camp or school yet. So she'll pick out a backpack. She wants a Bluey backpack. And that's what has been motivating her. Spidey and Bluey. So we're getting there. It's just exhausting. But, every day it's also like, okay, if you go right now, we'll go get ice cream tonight. So we've been out to ice cream probably every night the past week, and I can't complain about it. I'm like, do it. I want ice cream. So it's been fun. It's been really fun. She's doing well. It's just tiring, But okay, so aside from that, this weekend I had some time to myself. My husband took her out to like hang out with her cousins for a little bit, and they did potty training together. And I got to hang out at the house for a bit by myself. And I feel like I say this every time I talk about like having time to myself. I overdid it. I had about 100 things I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I just was going like 110% the whole time, exhausted myself. I'm like trying to make this thing. So on top of sewing projects, and like I made my first sweatshirt over the weekend and like made some cool patches for it. Have you seen that people are making like really cute sun catchers? There's sun catchers that people are making using like a frame with chicken wire, and then they're beading beads in the little holes. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Is it on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. Yep, TikTok, Pinterest. So I have like a frame with chicken wire on it, and I really want to put these beads in this thing, right? And then you hang it in your you hang it in a window, and it's a sun catcher.
That sounds adorable.
Right. So I'll send you a picture. Let me look up a picture, but it looks like it'd be relatively easy. I just haven't had the time to do it. I got excited. I have the beads. I have the picture frame. I have the chicken wire. I just haven't gotten to it. So let me look up a picture. That was just like one of the hobbies I wanted to get to. And I was all over the place. So I was sewing. I was planting pumpkins in Dreamlight Valley. I was looking at Labubus clothes, trying to figure out what should I make. Never got to it. And then I was sewing this patchwork sweatshirt that ended up taking me like 9 hours because I wanted it for the holiday. It was a holiday weekend for us and our town. There were parades everywhere, and I just wanted something cute to wear. So I just overdid it. I was gardening. I bought more fairy garden stuff. So I just felt exhausted by the end of all of it. You know what I mean?
It's hobby paralysis. And then it's like there's so much I want to do, and then I do nothing, or I do a little bit and get nothing done of each thing. So I get it. Absolutely.
Right. It was interesting. Okay, let me pull up a picture because I want you to see what I'm talking about, because I think you would enjoy it too. And I think you do a really good job, like especially in your kitchen window. You get such good light in there.
I do.
Let me see. I have this like a Pinterest board of all these things I want to do, and then it just, doesn't happen. Or I return to it.
Having a Pinterest board is a good idea though for like little hobby stuff like that.
Totally. I have like an art board. I have a food board, plans. Oh my gosh. And of course, naturally, I'm like totally lost in it right now because I try to keep it organized, but it's not. What would we call it? A chicken wire sun catcher? Look that up. If you haven't heard of it, look it up because I feel like it's a fun and easy DIY. Okay. Sending it to you. Okay. And the fun part is like you can go to like the antique mall or the thrift store and find some really cool frames or whatever it is. And just make it into this thing. Go buy some chicken wire at like a farm store. See what I mean?
That is cute.
Yeah, they're so fun, and you can do whatever color beads you want. You can add fun shapes and charms if you want to. And so I don't know why I want to do it. It just seems relaxing and kind of fun. So anyways.
Yeah, I don't know how any of it sounds relaxing, but it looks like it'd be cute to have in the window. For me, it's the logistics of getting that chicken wire in the frame and like cutting the chicken wire. I don't know. But
you can buy them pre-made. You can buy a frame that has chicken wire pre-made,
and
like on Amazon.
Yep.
And then
I do that.
If you get a frame, all you need to do is get like a like a heavy duty stapler. That was the hard part for me too, was like, oh, how am I going to do this? But I found one that was pre-made, but I did go to a few hardware stores and looked at chicken wire, but I was like, I don't need 30 feet worth of chicken wire. I need a picture frame's worth.
Right.
So I was like, should I post on like a Facebook group and be like, does anyone have some spare chicken wire?
In search of chicken wire.
Just a scrap if you have it.
Just
for
a
beads.
nibble.
Be like, really? So I don't know. It's just a fun, like, crafty thing where you're throwing beads on a string, well, on like one of those eye pins, and then turning it around on it. So I think it's fun. I'm excited to try it at some point when I get the time. But that was all I did all weekend.
That's pretty productive weekend, more than I did.
It was fun. I did some shopping, like went to some of my favorite thrift stores, looked around for stuff there. But yeah, you know what? I forgot to tell you. I finished watching some shows that I think you have watched.
I'm sure.
So, probably a long time ago for one of them. I know that you finished You.
Yes. Okay. Yep, a few weeks ago, right? Like a month ago, maybe?
Yes. Yeah. I finally watched it and finished it.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
So here's the thing. I don't want to are we allowed to spoil things? Because I feel like I can't talk about it unless I'm spoiling it. Because in my mind, I have a totally different way I would have liked it to end. I did not like the ending.
Okay. I think this is, let's not spoil it, but like we can talk about, I also didn't like the ending.
I really disliked it.
Yeah.
And like, I have an ideal situation of how I would have liked it to end in my own mind.
Do you?
But like, I do. Like, I have a very clear way I would have liked it to end.
Okay, that was my problem, was like the whole time I was like, how is this going to end? How is this going to end? How is this going to end?
Right.
And then the way it ended was like an option, but not really what I was hoping. But I also didn't know how else it could have ended. Teddy from the future here. Mandi spoils it. So if you haven't seen this season yet, skip to 44 minutes and 35 seconds.
It's weird because the way I want it to end, like, you shouldn't want it to end that way because you think about who this guy is, but I'm like, he's the main character. The show so reminds me of Dexter in so many ways. I'm like, why am I rooting for you?
Yeah.
Dexter is you would love Dexter. Dexter is such a good show. I wish I could watch it again for the first time. Maybe I'll restart it. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Dexter. Part of me wishes that he would have had like a fairy tale ending. I don't know why. Again, that's so wrong of me to say, but like,
I get it.
Part of me kind of wishes that, can I say how I want it to end in my mind, or is that spoiling because it's not that way? You know what I mean?
Well, you've already said enough spoilers that like you've already spoiled it. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been so...
No, by saying that you wanted it to end differently for the main character and like you shouldn't want to feel that way, that's saying it all.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's saying it all. That's saying what happened. So as soon as you said that,
I'm thinking it through my head in different ways. Okay. You want to know how I want it to end?
Yeah,
don't listen. If you don't want me to spoil, or if you don't want to hear my thoughts,
I'll put in a little disclaimer before. I'll do some editing and throw in a little disclaimer before before this section.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah. Stop listening right now and like fast forward if you don't want to hear my perfect ending. I won't say names about who and what, but main character, I wish that the individual he had been with through this season, I wish they would have like gotten married and found out that maybe she had the same past as him and like same tendencies as he did, or she was totally okay with it and they went on and like did their thing together and were like literally partners in crime and just had their happily ever
like
after together.
I don't really know anything about Bonnie and Clyde, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So to me, that's like how I wish it would have ended.
Okay. I don't know why this female main character in this season was like my least favorite of all of his like love interests throughout the seasons.
I agree.
Yeah.
She kind of took me by surprise because I like it just, it caught me off guard. And I don't know if we've seen her in other seasons. It almost like implied that we had before, like in a scene, you know, in season 1, but I don't know. So that was my way of like, I wish there wasn't scheming, or I wish that the plot twist that happened like halfway through or like towards the end on her end, like I wish that was never a thing. Because it almost made it seem so unrealistic. Like there's no way that in the real world, this could have been happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm being so vague. I'm trying to be vague.
I understand. I do.
If you've seen the show now, you probably know what I'm saying.
Listen,
but anyways.
Everyone will have heard a disclaimer at this point, so it's fine.
Totally. That's all I have to say about You. Okay. So I finished You. But the other show I just finished, Emily in Paris. I just finished the most recent season.
Honestly, that's so long.
So long ago. I think it was like fall of last year.
Yeah, that one I watched. I barely remember it because that came out so long ago.
It was so good. That ending was so good. But let me tell you, I'm sick of the show. Are you? I'm sick of the show because as soon as things are going to work out, they don't work out for one reason. And it's so frustrating. It's so beyond frustrating where I'm like, I don't know if I can take another season of this, of
it almost works out so well and then it doesn't.
It's like, well, maybe we should never be together. But then it's like they try again and it never works. I'm like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Yeah. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. But it's a beautiful show. It's great to have on in the background. I get a lot of music recommendations from Emily in Paris. There's a lot of like background songs that I really end up liking. And I think that might be one of my favorite parts of the whole show. But it's good. And the next season is December, I think this year. Okay. They're announcing it soon.
Okay, good.
But yes, the next season will be, I think it said late 2025. So that's something to look forward to.
It is. I heard that there's some casting changes too, that we're losing somebody. So
I wonder who we're losing.
Well, I know who, but I don't want to tell you because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I'll tell you.
Can you text it to me?
Yeah.
I won't say anything. Yeah. Or maybe like I won't look until after this because maybe I'll end up spoiling it. I find a way to always do that, I guess. Accidentally.
I just texted it too.
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. I won't say anything. I'm kind of nervous to see. Oh. Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less. Kind of happy, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel better about it now. Thank you so much for telling me that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so those are my TV updates. I feel like I'm proud of that. I haven't watched TV often, and now those are two big things I needed to do.
Absolutely. Dude, I binge watched so much TV. Like this weekend alone, I watched oh goodness gracious, I can't remember the name of the show. Sirens on Netflix.
Okay, don't tell me anything. I want to watch it so bad.
Okay,
I want to watch it so bad.
I watched that. I binge watched that whole thing this weekend.
Did you like it?
I did. I really enjoyed it. It definitely did not have the ending I was expecting.
Okay.
But I definitely watched it. I definitely enjoyed it. So, yeah, I was like, we'll talk about it when you watch it. But I watched all of Sirens. And then I've been watching this stupid Netflix. Like, I am such a sucker for Netflix, like, love reality shows.
Stop. Which one now?
I'm such a sucker. It's The Sneaky Link. And
Sneaky Link. Let me look this up.
It's called The Sneaky Link and it's on Netflix. Okay. And essentially what it is this these group of people move into this motel. They're calling it like a motel, but it's just like everybody has their own like room. And so it's physically like filmed at probably like a motel where all the rooms have doors on the outside and there's like a pool in the middle, whatever. So it's like really cool and it's decorated nice, whatever. But there's like all these people who come in and then someone from their past that they have never really dated. So someone that they've had like friends with benefits or like a hookup buddy or something like that. Okay. That person comes in. So every single person in there has a person that they know and that they've like hooked up with in the past.
Okay.
And what the premise of the show is that all of these people, like they didn't know they were going to come in and see this other person, but they're coming into the show with the idea of, hey, you know, I've been a part of just like casual dating and like, you know, just hooking up with people, but I want to like move forward into a serious relationship. So then they bring these people in and it's like, okay, well, this person who you've never really taken the next step in a relationship with, like, is this someone you want to move forward with potentially? Or do you want to explore options with other people in the house? And that's really like the whole premise of the show. But then it just kind of turned into like this Love Island type of like people are like with people. And if you're if you're not making connections, you get booted out. So it really does feel like Love Island, but it's called The Sneaky Link or Sneaky Link. I don't remember. But it's on Netflix and it's terrible. But I get so emotionally invested and I'm like, oh my God, I hate them. Or like, I don't know. Anyway, I will say I completely, between watching Sirens and as much of this Sneaky Link show as I have this past weekend, I finished Power Wash Simulator. I finished the whole game.
How? How does that even happen?
I power washed all the things.
So now what? You're just done?
Yeah, with like the base game. Luckily, I have a couple of DLCs.
Wait, you're telling me that Power Wash Simulator has DLCs?
Dude, Power Wash Simulator has so many DLCs. I don't think you appreciate the franchise that is Power Wash Simulator.
No, I'm looking this up right now.
They have a Shrek DLC, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm power washing the entire Duloc Square. And I've been working on that for the past couple of days because, dude, the Duloc Square is huge. So yeah, I will say it was kind of sad because Power Wash Sim has got me through some like really anxious times. Like it is the game that I play when I feel anxious and I need to do something with my hands and I just want to have like TV on in the background. So I was watching the like basically what happens is when the credits roll of the game, it gives you a, what is it called? Not a slow-mo, but like a fast-mo.
Oh, like a reel? It
was like a reel, but it was like one of those fast ones.
Okay. I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The word. You know how like when people take pictures of the stars and then they make it go really quick, or like a video and they make it go really quick so it looks like the stars are moving really fast?
Yes, or like when grass is growing or like
and they make it speed up.
Oh, what is it called when a video is sped up?
Not fast forward.
Time lapse. Time lapse. That's the one. Okay.
Time lapse. Gosh, how many people are screaming at us right now? Time lapse. So essentially what they did was like time lapse videos of every single power wash that I had done throughout the game so I could like see myself. So they had that video like whole like all of the clips of all of the things I've done while the credits were rolling, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't emotional. Like I was kind of really sad.
Looking back on all of like your hard work that you'd put in.
Yes. And like thinking about like what I was going through at that time and like what brought me to the game and like what shows I was watching during each of the during each of the jobs. It was just
get out of here.
So now I started Duloc. So I think Power Wash Sim has like 6 or 7 DLCs at least.
They do.
And so I will be playing every single one of them.
You should. I'm looking at the video right now where you can release the pressure in Bikini Bottom. And so they're doing Jellyfish Field, SpongeBob's house, Patrick's house, the Krusty Krab, the Chum Bucket. Like
I think I have Shrek and SpongeBob DLCs. I think I own both of them.
SpongeBob's is really funny.
Dude, it's so satisfying.
Do you think children can play it? My daughter loves SpongeBob.
She'd probably do a bad job, but she could try.
She would love this. There's Shrek, Tomb Raiders. This is actually kind of funny. I've never played the game, so I definitely don't appreciate it for what it is. I don't think I will play it, but I can't believe that you beat the game.
I don't think I really like it for doing something mindless because I need something mindless to do. I feel like when you play games, like to like focus on the game, and a lot of the times I like to just have a game on and like do it very
like passively. Passively, like while you're doing something else. Yes. No, I completely get it. I'm watching someone power wash a sidewalk.
Dude, it's just
and I get that. Like,
and then
I
you
enjoy
get to go
that.
in like the pattern that you want to go in, and you get to like, if you want to start on the outside and like work your way in into like a tiny little dot in the middle, or like go in lines like a vacuum. Dude, it's so satisfying.
I get it. It looks like these stairs this person's doing in the example video. It looks pretty darn good. Maybe I'll get my daughter into it. Honestly, there was a day where she woke up from her nap kind of early and I was still playing Dreamlight Valley. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she loves Disney. She loves Mickey and his friends. And so she sat on my lap.
I was going to say, would she sit and just watch you?
She did. But then she got kind of bossy and she was like, no, go say hi to Daisy. I want to go see Daisy again. And I was like, we're done with Daisy.
Stop. I have to talk to her.
I was like, I'm done with Daisy. She has nothing for me right now. Okay, relax. And she got kind of bossy, but that like she would ask to sit on my computer and say hi to all of her Disney friends. Aww. But she was really mad. She was really mad that Pluto is not in the game. She was really offended that Pluto was left out. So that was also kind of tough, like explaining that to her. That I was like, there's no Pluto.
Yeah, you want to explain to her why Winnie the Pooh's not in the game? Because I don't want to hear anything from you or your daughter. Nothing.
Well, hey, I have Alice now. I'm happy. I have her in my valley. I have the Cheshire Cat in my valley now. So I'm a happy camper.
Good.
Did I see today, actually, that they posted a hint at their next update?
They did. Yeah. I saw what you are referencing. Mm-hmm. The map.
Yes.
Yeah. And so it looked to me like it's the map of the original valley. And then off to the side, it looks like a treasure map. It looks like a pirate's map. And it's definitely designed to look like it's a pirate's map. And then off down to the bottom right-hand corner where we have like Skull Island.
Yep.
There's a little X marks the spot, like offshore.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
So I immediately saw, I thought Peter Pan, right?
Me too.
Like Captain Hook. And I've seen people saying like, oh, maybe Skull Island leads to Neverland.
Yeah.
Neverland. How do you say? I've never seen Peter Pan.
Neverland?
I don't know. I've never seen Peter Pan, if I'm being completely honest.
No, Neverland.
Neverland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get it confused with Narnia.
Oh, yeah.
You know, okay. Like, is it the same thing where you go through a wardrobe and you're there? Or is that just Narnia?
No. Yeah, that's just Narnia.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know anything about Neverland.
They're both like magical lands that start with an N. So
I keep on to say,
I don't blame you.
I mean, I really want to say Netherland because that's just like
the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. That's like what I want to say mostly. Yeah. But anyways, that's what I have heard the speculations are.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I did see a couple of where was I? Instagram today. It was after stream. I've only had a couple of hours of free time between the end of stream and now. And I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw Disney Dreamlight Valley's post and I saw all the comments under it. And agreed, a lot of people think Neverland, Peter Pan, which I think is what we expected because I think we had a teaser for Peter Pan like months ago.
Yes.
And they like kind of gave us, I think, a hint that that's what we would be, that is what we would be getting this summer.
Right.
So I think that's what everybody's expecting. However, the amount of comments of people saying they wanted Winnie the Pooh made me so happy. And I went through and started liking all of those flipping comments.
As you should.
I'm not a big like interactor, but I was like, yes. And some people were like, oh, is it Winnie the Pooh? Because Skull Island and like Christopher Robin's going to Skull. Like, do you remember, have you seen that one where like Christopher Robin goes to school, but they thought it was Skull?
Oh, no.
So it's not. That's a long shot. That's not happening. But I was like, man, I love the amount of Winnie the Pooh I am seeing in these comments right now. If Disney doesn't listen, I got a bone to pick.
I truly think you're going to get Pooh. I think you're going to get Pooh one day. I think it is far-fetched to say the treasure map with like the X marks the spot.
That's far-fetched. It's Peter Pan.
Right. I think a Pooh introduction would be a much cuter way. I would hope.
Yes. Maybe. It wouldn't have like a skull and a treasure map.
Maybe like a balloon or like some, I don't know, like a honey pot or like bees or something. Mm-hmm. I think Peter Pan, I know nothing about Peter Pan. I should probably watch Peter Pan. But yeah, I guess I'm excited. Did it say when it's happening?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was just Do you want a teaser into the next update? I think that's what it was.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm excited for it. I finished like everything I had to do so far as like star pathy things, but I'm just bogged down by trying to invite all these people and like meet all the characters because I can't get through these darn quests. They're taking so long, and I'm like, I can't go through another door into a new realm and meet more people and do more quests for them when I have a list of 100. So I'm still like struggling my way through a lot of it, but it's fun. It's still enjoyable. You know what I have to say about it? I haven't really loved the decorating mechanics in the game. I'm kind of struggling with it, if I'm being so honest.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Like, I don't find decorating easy in the game because I'm like zooming and I see tree leaves and branches if I turn too far, and it gets kind of like nauseating a little bit. But it is cute. I've been working on like my plaza a little bit. You know,
good. I think it's, I really do like it. I think what makes it hard for me is the like finding things that are like cohesive that you can kind of make look like a vibe together. Everything kind of has its own different little vibe, and that's hard for me.
Absolutely. I totally get what you're saying. Because it's like in this plaza, I have these big buildings and like shops and stuff, but I want to put a teacup house like down the staircase from it. So how do I tie them together? And like I'm trying to trickle in like Alice in Wonderland decor throughout places and putting fountain, like the teacup fountain in front of Remy's place to make it look like, oh, you're kind of in Teacup Forest here. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing, to be completely honest. But I see what you're saying. I think part of that is a reason why I do like the game, because the items are so unique and so intricate. There's so much variety, if you will.
There is. There absolutely is.
It definitely makes it challenging to decorate and like find things that go together or find a flow. And I also think that's kind of the fun of it. Like, I'm just going to let each biome or area, whatever you want to call them, be its own little thing. And I'm fighting myself in my head to not have like one theme around everywhere, like Animal Crossing on an island, you know, like it would always be one theme across this entire island.
Right. Like you don't want a whole cottage core valley, like maybe a cottage core plaza or a cottage core peaceful meadow or Right.
And then you get into, I have no idea. I haven't even thought like, beach tiki aesthetic. Beach.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it is definitely different. Like I placed, whose house is it? Mirabelle? Is that her name?
The casita?
The casita is on the beach for me. And so I tried to make it like a beach house
type of thing. Yeah.
Kind of, but like a cottagey resort. So I tried to take like, I decorate the way I don't branch out. I like what I like. And so I'm just trying to do it in a way that fits the specific biome. Like Stitch's house is on the beach, obviously, too. Maui's and Moana's. So I'm trying to like keep it cohesive to fit. And anything else like Vanellope, I moved her little candy castle into the scary Forgotten Land or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's purple. It's dark. It's fun. I can make this into like a cute little dark candy forest for her. And I'm just, I don't know, figuring it out as I go.
I get that. And I also think another thing that's going to probably save you a lot is that there are the DLCs. And once you unlock those DLCs, you can move people's houses to those areas.
Oh, like
I don't have Mirabelle even in my valley. She's up in Eternity Isle. And like, so I've moved a lot of people out, like Aladdin and Jasmine are in there. And I've moved a lot of people out to help, like, because I feel like there's so many houses, it can kind of feel crowded.
It does.
And harder to maneuver. So once you get those DLCs or the floating islands as well. Yes. But the DLCs, I think for me were a real big game changer with having to place all of those houses.
Maybe I should start looking into them. Like,
yeah.
I think I'm at a point where in my main island, I'm kind of stuck on mainline quests because I have to get certain individuals to like level 10 friendship. So I'm working on that before I can complete the main like storyline quests. And then I still have the one where I can go to Eternity Isle, and I purchased the other DLC for whatever it was. I don't even know what it's called at this point. There's so much. This game is so vast. It's great.
There is.
But I could do that. I have one floating island unlocked, like the plaza one. And so I'm thinking I could throw all my pumpkins and plants up there and just make it like storage and farm. I've seen people recommend doing that.
Yeah, mine is a storage. I have a storage.
Is it?
My floating island, my plaza floating island is my storage island.
Okay.
So I don't have all of my storage chests are up there, and I have it all organized and kind of laid out nice. Yeah.
Maybe I should do that, because right now I just have a house filled with storage boxes, and like it's fine. I know where to go. But at some point,
I've seen people do that when I think I've probably told you. I am probably people.
You are people. People
sure
means Teddy.
I'm sure I am people.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's been a fun game to like I kind of do my AFK farming a lot, and like I'll keep it up. I'll talk to people. I'll do a quick quest here and there if I can. So that's like my kind of background game, you know, where it's like it's on and I can just run around and like make a quick meal or two, and I'm progressing in some way.
Absolutely.
I need more furniture. I've made money with these pumpkins. I just need to keep going and dedicating time to it, but it's been fun. So, okay. I just need to like kind of circle back to us talking about Peter Pan. A reason why I want to watch it is because I feel like a lot of singers have made songs called like Peter. Like I think Kelsey Ballerini. Yeah. I know Taylor Swift has one.
Yeah, Taylor Swift has Peter. Kelsey Ballerini has Peter Pan. It's literally called Peter Pan.
Right? And so I need to understand why they keep saying this and like what this means, because it goes right over my head.
It's the fact that he doesn't want to grow up, that he's like a kid forever. And so a lot of artists sing about it in the mentality of like, you're just a boy, like you aren't, you know, realizing that in order to like grow up, you're going to have real relationships and not run away from like real feelings and hard things. And that's why like a lot of people talk about it, is because like Peter Pan, like, oh, I'm a kid forever and I don't have to grow up. And it's like avoiding some responsibility. And I think they talk about it a lot is in like the relationship side of things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I was like, well,
but definitely worth a watch.
Okay. I was going to say, as I still click through Pop Mart for
doll
keychains to dress up.
No, I know.
Okay.
Dude,
so in a different
way.
With
you. Yeah. I think a different way.
Okay. In a different way. So I need to watch Peter Pan because I don't know any of this. But it kind of brought me to the next thing I needed to talk to you about. Speaking of singers, the AMAs.
Yes, I have lot of thoughts.
Are we okay?
Okay. No, I'm not okay. First of all, I've said this a million times since in the last 24 hours. That was the most boring award show I've ever seen in my life.
It was really not good.
It was so boring. So the only part of the night that I enjoyed was the Janet Jackson performance, and that's because I love Janet Jackson. Other than that, I was so bored. There were only 6 awards presented.
Right.
Like, it was so boring.
I don't enjoy when there's not a lot of awards. And I also I understand people are touring. I understand when individuals cannot make it. But when basically every award that's received, like it's a video, it's so impersonal, and it takes away any excitement and like seeing their raw emotional reaction to winning. Right. It's just boring to me. Like I was really bored watching them, and I don't know, I didn't like it. I just don't enjoy not seeing the nominees and the people winning at the event.
Agreed.
It was just sad. And like there was so much hype around it. And I feel like the whole world, like being a Swiftie, right? It was just so hyped up, and I was so convinced. I wasn't so convinced. Like I had my head on straight about it, but I truly felt like even the Kelsey brothers posting, like, make sure you're watching the AMAs with a photo of Taylor, and then she's not even there. I was like, oh, come on.
She's not even there. She didn't win a single award. I think what frustrated me is that, first of all, I need to stop letting myself get any sort of excitement for any of these award shows. Like, I need to just stop. This is not, whatever. I have no
I feel like we've been let down by every single one that we've like gotten excited for the past year.
over the past year. Because whatever one she announced Tortured Poets at, the Grammys last year. So like that was like last February. It's been like 15 months since then.
Right.
She hasn't announced anything. There have been every single one. It's going to be something. It's going to be something. It's never anything. And I am losing faith that it's going to be an award show. So this is what however, before this event, I sat down on the couch with Mr. Teddy and he goes, so why are we excited about this? And I explained to him, the AMAs on her website. So the apparel, music, accessories, sale. I explained to him that she had put 6 items for 26% off.
Right.
And he goes, oh, okay. So then it's confirmed. Like she's doing this tonight. He's like, okay, well, it's confirmed then. And I go, no. That's not how Taylor Swift works. Like certainly not confirmed. And he was like, just the way he was like, oh, well then it's confirmed. And I said, no.
Like so matter of fact.
He was so bought in by the fact that she did that. And I was like, yeah, so were we.
Right.
So I'm just, for me, it feels like toying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not mad. I'm just, I'm disappointed in myself.
Salty
for getting
a little
excited.
Bit.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. I was thinking about it earlier today. Everyone's like, she just got off tour. Let her relax. I'm like, okay, you have to see it from like our point of view. She was on tour, and when she released Speak Now, Taylor's version, mid-tour randomly over summer, that caught us off guard. She did a re-release of that, and then a couple of months later, re-released 1989, and then a couple of months later, released Tortured Poets. Forgive me for thinking that Reputation, Taylor's version, could come out soon, okay? Because she's been pumping these things out. That's what she's been doing. And almost 2 years ago, well, like, okay, a year and a half ago, she was in the Time article saying how good Reputation Taylor's version was. It's been a year and a half. At what point I'm just like, I am just gonna let it happen. I'm not even thinking about it. But like,
totally.
When people try to come at me for like being excited about it, I'm like, well, there's reason why. Like, she's like, we've gotten excited and had all these. Well, okay, I told my whole family. We were having a little pool party, and I was like, listen, I have to be home by 8 p.m. I have awards to watch because I think something might happen.
Totally.
Like, yeah, okay. My brother was like, oh, I don't care. And I'm like, I don't care if you don't care. I wasn't saying that. I care. I wasn't asking you to go watch with me. I was saying I'm going to go. The fact that you don't care makes me not care anymore. I don't know.
Doesn't make me care less because I still care just as much, even if you don't care.
Right. He's my older brother. He just likes to pick at my buttons. You know what I mean? So anyways, I remember, so I was watching him, whatever. And I told my husband, I have to watch this. Please don't distract me. And he walked downstairs and he goes, how's the award show going? And I looked up at him and he goes, she's not even there, is she? And I just shook my head and he started laughing.
But by the time the show started, I had lost hope because we didn't see her on the red carpet. She doesn't just skip red carpets, really. Like, I know she has in the past, but like, she doesn't really. She usually walks the red carpet. And both times that she's announced an album at a show, she's walked the red carpet. Like, she's going to walk the red carpet if she does it. So it's like, dude, it's like, the fact that she didn't, by the time the show started, I had lost hope.
Totally. I was holding out hope that like maybe she would do something big at the show and just like randomly show up in like a snake suit or something. I don't know. I had hope still during the whole entire show. And I thought it went until 11 p.m. So I was very hurt.
It did end
when
quickly.
It ended at 10.
Yeah.
It was like, all right. And then to close it off, we have Rod Stewart's performance. And I was like, okay, that's fun. Like, good performance. But I was like, and now it's over? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw things today that said maybe the 26th wasn't for yesterday, like for the AMA's date. Maybe it means 2026. So like next year.
Maybe.
And I was
Here's
like,
my thing though. Don't the trademarks expire in like August?
They do, but I don't know the legality of all of it and like what that actually means or like what she just has to renew them?
She's already renewed them 3 times, which is the max amount of times you can renew them. So that's why I was so like, yeah, this has got to happen soon. It's just because I know these trademarks are coming up.
Interesting. Well, remember when she said there will be no explanation, there will just be reputation? Maybe that still holds true, and maybe that's like the big Easter egg we're all missing. And maybe one day it's just going to drop, because you're right. Like, it was playing in the Handmaid's Tale, right? Mm-hmm. It played one of the songs in their little preview. So like, we know it's there. We know she's been working on it. Maybe it's just randomly going to drop and we're just missing everything. Or maybe there's nothing.
It's done. I think as of a year and a half ago, it was done.
Right. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's no Easter eggs, and she's just like, I'm just going to release it on a Friday. Yeah. I don't really care. But also like, she didn't win any Grammys this year, right?
I don't think so.
And then she also did not win any AMAs at all.
Correct.
Which is odd to me.
It's so odd. The fact that Billie Eilish won tour, the award for the best tour, and Taylor didn't, that's wild.
Right. And it's like a fan-based award system, I think, for the AMAs. So I'm like, ooh, why would that happen? But like, you would think the Swifties typically would go nuts over that stuff. Yeah. But like, are you okay, Taylor? Because she works really hard. And so I feel like between the Grammys and this, I'm like, is she okay? You know, like, how are you feeling right now? Because that's tough. You know, you put your heart and soul into something, and you go to an award show or you don't go, and you don't win anything. I feel like that's got to be a little tough.
Listen, I think she's okay. I think she's doing just fine.
I hope so. I just remember the clip, like, in one of her documentaries when I think it was for Reputation, when she didn't get nominated for any Grammys and she got the call. Yeah. Like, they recorded that, and she was like kind of bummed. Yeah. Yeah, and she was like really sad.
But that's like the Grammys. I think it's different. I do.
That's true. It's true. And I guess she was nominated a ton, so that's great.
Yeah, and she wasn't even nominated that time.
No, I still just get kind of like, oh, Taylor, you good? You know, because I feel kind of bad. But anyways, it was just the whole night. I was just over it. I was not thrilled with the outcome. So I think the next ones are the VMAs, and I will not be looking forward to them this year. Okay, I'm going to say it right now.
I don't even
know.
The
VMAs they're probably in September, but I'm not getting excited for them. Okay,
no, not either.
Not even thinking about them.
No clowning here.
Poor Miles wearing his little...
I know. Listen, if anyone in this house was clowning, it was him. So, listen.
It's Miles' fault. Poor guy.
We aren't embarrassed. He is.
Darn. Poor Miles. Give him a hug and a kiss for me.
I will.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, okay. That's all I have for you. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I've got, Teddy.
Okay. I will officially see you, I think... maybe the day this releases. Yeah. So we'll have a fun little episode next week of our episode next week will be a fun catch up of our time together. My wild week, because I'm traveling Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to be in the car for like 28 hours this weekend.
Wild.
So that's going to be fun for me. But yeah, we'll have a good fun episode next week.
Oh yeah. Less Labubu, more time together. Exactly. But probably about how we played with our Labubus together. So
probably. Okay. Love you so much. Thank you all so much for listening. And I hope you all have a fantastic week.
Bye, friends.